Let us imagine this. You have just checked your blood sugar after lunch, and the number suddenly spikes, leaving you disappointed. You sigh and wonder, I was so careful with what I ate, why is it still going up? Then the afternoon comes, and you feel a little hungry and restless, but you are afraid to eat for fear that your blood sugar will rise again. If you have ever experienced this feeling, then today's video is just for you. Many people believe that snacking is a big no for people with diabetes, but that is not entirely true. The problem is not whether you snack, but what you eat and how you eat it. In this video, I will share with you smart snack options that not only help manage your blood sugar, but also provide stable energy, improve your mood, and are especially safe for your heart and nervous system. Be sure to stay until the end, because some of these snacks are so simple you might already have them in your kitchen, and they could be the solution you have been searching for all along. 1. Beet chips. A crispy snack that helps manage blood sugar and improves overall health. If you are looking for a crunchy snack that will not raise your blood sugar, beet chips or baked crispy beets are a choice you should not overlook. These chips are not only visually appealing with their vibrant colors and naturally sweet flavor, but they also contain surprising nutritional benefits for people living with diabetes. Beets are root vegetables with a natural reddish-purple color. They contain a compound called beta-alanin, a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation, supports liver detoxification, and improves blood circulation. When thinly sliced and baked or dried, beets become a crispy, easy-to-eat, low-calorie snack that does not cause blood sugar to spike. One 28-gram serving of oil-free baked beet chips typically contains around 40 to 60 calories, about 9 grams of carbohydrates, and around 2 grams of fiber. Thanks to this fiber, the digestion of starch in beets is slower, which helps prevent sudden spikes in blood glucose. This is especially important for people with diabetes, as the rate of sugar absorption is a key factor that affects post-meal blood sugar levels. What makes beet chips even more special is their mineral content. In fresh beets, potassium levels can reach up to 325 milligrams per 100 grams, equivalent to about 9% of an adult's daily potassium needs. Potassium plays a crucial role in regulating blood pressure by helping blood vessels relax and reducing strain on the heart, something very necessary for people with diabetes, who are at high risk for cardiovascular issues. Beets also contain about 23 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. Magnesium is a critically essential mineral for people with diabetes because it supports insulin function, the hormone that helps transport glucose from the blood into cells. Without enough magnesium, cells become lazy in responding to insulin, causing glucose to linger in the bloodstream and leading to insulin resistance. Adequate magnesium intake can improve insulin sensitivity and help stabilize blood sugar. In addition to magnesium and potassium, beets are a natural source of folate, a type of B vitamin vital for heart health. A serving of beets can provide about 20% of the daily folate requirement, supporting blood formation, improving circulation, and reducing homocysteine, an amino acid linked to heart attack and stroke risk. Another noteworthy point is the glycemic index, GI, of beets, with a GI of around 61, which is considered moderate, but thanks to their high fiber and antioxidant content, when baked instead of deep-fried, beet chips remain a stable option for those managing blood sugar levels. Beyond these nutritional values, science has documented the positive effects of beets on the diabetic body. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who regularly consumed beets or beet juice experienced significant improvements in blood pressure and circulation after just 4 weeks. This is due to the natural nitrate compounds in beets, which are converted into nitric oxide in the body, helping to relax blood vessels and increase blood flow to vital organs such as the heart, brain, kidneys, and eyes. Practically speaking, beet chips are very easy to make at home. Simply peel and wash the beets, slice them evenly into thin rounds, toss with a little extra virgin olive oil and a pinch of sea salt, then bake at 170 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes, flipping halfway through. The result is a batch of crispy, delicious chips without the need for frying or added sugar. If you are busy and do not have time to cook, there are also many packaged beet chips on the market that are baked instead of fried, low in salt, and free from preservatives. When buying these, be sure to read the ingredient label carefully and choose types that only contain beets, good quality vegetable oil, like sunflower or olive oil, and sodium levels under 20 milligrams per serving. Another major benefit of beet chips is their ability to reduce cravings. This is important for people with diabetes who often feel hungry in the afternoon or evening. Uncontrolled snacking can easily disrupt blood sugar balance, but if you keep a small container of beet chips at work or in your bag, you will be more likely to choose the right snack, feel full longer, and avoid sudden spikes in blood sugar. Many older adults also share that beet chips help them eat more vegetables naturally. Some who used to avoid boiled or steamed beets found themselves enjoying beet chips because of their pleasant sweetness and satisfying crunch. A small note of caution, because beets are relatively high in oxalates, those who are at risk of kidney stones or are on an oxalate-restricted diet should consume them in moderation and consult a doctor if they are receiving special kidney treatment. However, if you are otherwise healthy and managing your blood sugar, beet chips are a smart, colorful snack with benefits beyond expectations. In summary, beet chips are not only a crunchy alternative to greasy snacks, but they are also a source of plant nutrition that supports blood sugar, heart health, nerve function, and energy. Try making some at home this weekend or look for a pure, additive-free version at the store. You will find that managing blood sugar has never been so delicious and simple. 2. Chia pudding. A sweet and gentle snack that supports blood sugar control and nurtures health from within. If you often crave sweets but need to be cautious with your blood sugar, you might have thought that delicious desserts or snacks are a luxury. But that is no longer the case if you know about chia pudding, a snack that is not only tasty and easy to make, but also extremely friendly for people with diabetes. Chia pudding is essentially made by soaking chia seeds in milk or plant-based milk alternatives such as almond milk, walnut milk, or unsweetened coconut milk. After a few hours, the chia seeds absorb the liquid, expand, and form a smooth, thick texture similar to pudding. But what is truly remarkable is that despite its simplicity, this dish brings deep biological benefits to people living with diabetes. Let us begin with this main ingredient, chia seeds. A 28-gram serving, about 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, provides up to 11 grams of fiber, accounting for over 40% of an adult's daily fiber needs. This is especially important for people with diabetes because fiber plays a key role in slowing sugar absorption in the small intestine, allowing glucose to enter the bloodstream gradually and avoiding post-meal blood sugar spikes. It does not stop there. Chia seeds contain a special type of soluble fiber that forms a gel when it comes into contact with liquid. This gel surrounds sugar and starch molecules in the stomach, slowing down digestion and extending the feeling of fullness. This is why many people feel light and satisfied when they eat chia pudding in the morning or between meals, instead of feeling bloated or hungry again, like when eating regular bread or sweet cakes. The fat content in chia seeds is also a major plus. Each serving of chia seeds contains around 9 grams of fat, mostly from omega-3 fatty acids called ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. This is a plant-based form of omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation, supports heart health, and is especially beneficial for people with diabetes. Chronic inflammation is one of the root causes of reduced insulin effectiveness and leads to insulin resistance. When omega-3 helps reduce inflammation, insulin sensitivity improves and blood sugar becomes more stable. In addition, chia seeds are also a natural source of plant-based protein. A 28-gram serving provides about 4.7 grams of protein, an impressive amount for a plant-derived food. Protein helps maintain muscle mass, supports metabolism, and contributes to slowing sugar absorption when eaten with carbohydrates. When you combine fiber, protein, and healthy fats like in chia seeds, you get a trio that is perfect for keeping blood sugar steady. Another wonderful aspect of chia pudding is how versatile it is. If you prefer sweetness, you can mix chia seeds with unsweetened cocoa powder and a little natural sweetener such as stevia or erythritol to make chocolate chia pudding that smells like cocoa but will not spike your blood sugar. If you enjoy fruity flavors, you can add chopped strawberries, fresh blueberries, or slices of kiwi on top for extra taste and vitamins while still maintaining good sugar control. For older adults, this is also an easy-to-digest dish that is soft, smooth, and requires little chewing while still providing essential nutrients. You can prepare it in small glass jars and store it in the fridge for 3 to 5 days while retaining its freshness. With just 2 minutes of prep at night, you will have a light, nutritious, and blood sugar-friendly breakfast waiting for you the next morning. From a scientific standpoint, there have been many studies supporting the benefits of chia seeds for people with diabetes. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people who consumed chia seeds daily for 12 weeks had more stable blood sugar, slightly reduced blood pressure, and improved blood lipids. Notably, this group also saw a decrease in CRP levels, a marker that indicates inflammation in the body is declining. Another hidden benefit of chia seeds is that they contain magnesium, an essential mineral that helps insulin work more effectively. With about 95 milligrams of magnesium per 28-gram serving, you get nearly 25% of your daily magnesium requirement. This contributes to reduced insulin resistance, better glucose metabolism, and prevention of nerve complications. Beyond magnesium, chia seeds also contain calcium, phosphorus, zinc, and iron, all of which support the skeletal system, immune system, and blood production. For older adults who are at risk for osteoporosis, mild anemia, or frequent fatigue, this is a safe and effective source of micronutrients from plants. When making chia pudding, be mindful of the type of milk you use. Choose unsweetened or low-sugar milk, preferably almond or low-fat nut milk. Avoid sweetened cow's milk or condensed milk as they can increase total carbohydrate content. The ideal ratio is 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, about 28 grams, for every 1 cup of milk, about 250 milliliters. Mix well and refrigerate for 4 to 6 hours or overnight to allow the chia seeds to fully expand. One small tip to enhance flavor is to add a bit of cinnamon or vanilla to the mixture. Cinnamon not only adds a warm fragrance but also helps control blood sugar by boosting insulin activity at the cellular level. If you enjoy being creative, try a few fun recipes like carrot cake, chia pudding with grated carrot, cinnamon, nutmeg, and some crushed walnuts. This dish is reminiscent of dessert while still being entirely diabetes-friendly. With all the benefits listed above, chia pudding is not just a smart snack but also part of a healthy lifestyle, helping you actively manage your condition while still enjoying food. This is especially important for older adults, because the satisfaction from meals can influence mood, sleep quality, and overall body recovery. Especially if you often feel hungry between main meals or crave sweets in the afternoon or evening, try keeping a jar of chia pudding in the fridge. Just a few spoonfuls can help you feel full, light, and keep blood sugar stable until your next meal without worrying about weight gain or fatigue. Always remember, living with diabetes does not mean you have to give up your favorite foods. With a bit of knowledge and some preparation, you can turn eating into a part of the healing process, not a burden. 3. Ricotta cheese. A smooth, protein-rich food that helps stabilize blood sugar and boost physical strength. If you are looking for a snack that is both simple and refined, while also supporting a lifestyle focused on blood sugar control, then ricotta cheese is a name worth mentioning. With its light taste, smooth texture, and excellent nutritional profile, this is not only a delicious snack but also a powerful companion to help you maintain stable health each day. Ricotta cheese is a fresh, soft cheese made from whey, the liquid remaining after separating milk to make hard cheese. Thanks to its special production process, ricotta is not heavily fermented, allowing it to retain a soft structure, making it easy to digest and lower in salt than many other types of cheese. A 100-gram serving of ricotta provides about 11 grams of protein, only around 3 to 4 grams of carbohydrates, and contains less than 170 calories. With this nutrient profile, ricotta becomes an ideal snack for those who need to monitor their blood sugar levels while still ensuring adequate intake of essential nutrients, especially protein. Protein in ricotta plays an extremely important role. For people with diabetes, consuming protein evenly throughout the day helps slow the digestion and absorption of glucose from meals. This means that blood sugar remains more stable, avoiding post-meal spikes, one of the leading risks for diabetic complications. Furthermore, protein helps maintain muscle mass, a very important factor for middle-aged and older adults, as muscle mass tends to decrease with age, leading to fatigue, weakness, and an increased risk of falls. Supplementing with high-quality protein such as that found in ricotta cheese helps protect muscle, support metabolism, and make you feel more energized every day. Another significant advantage of ricotta is its very low glycemic index. Because it contains very little carbohydrate and no natural sugar, ricotta almost does not cause any fluctuation in blood sugar, even when eaten alone or paired with other light dishes. In addition, ricotta is rich in calcium, about 200 milligrams per 100 grams, nearly 20% of the daily calcium requirement. This is an essential micronutrient for strong bones, particularly important for middle-aged women and older adults who are at risk for osteoporosis. Ricotta cheese also provides phosphorus, vitamin A, and a small amount of vitamin B12, all of which support nervous system health and boost immunity. What makes ricotta so versatile is its ability to pair well with both sweet and savory dishes. You can enjoy it as a light dessert by combining it with a few blueberries, fresh strawberry slices, and a sprinkle of cinnamon on top. This dish is not only delicious and easy to eat, but also rich in antioxidants and supports blood circulation. Cinnamon is also known as a spice that helps improve insulin sensitivity and contributes to better blood sugar control. If you prefer savory foods, ricotta can also be spread on whole grain crackers and eaten with cucumber slices, cherry tomatoes, or a few slices of avocado. This combination offers a perfect trio of protein, healthy fats, and fiber, helping you feel full longer, reduce cravings, and avoid sudden blood sugar spikes. Another great suggestion is to use ricotta as a base for green salads. You can add a spoonful of ricotta to the center of a salad plate filled with spinach, avocado, a few apple slices, and sunflower seeds. This meal is visually appealing, nutritionally complete, and extremely friendly for anyone on a blood sugar control diet. For those who are busy, ricotta is an ideal snack that can be prepared quickly in just 5 minutes. With a small tub of ricotta in the fridge, you can pair it with various toppings based on your taste and still maintain stability for your body. No need for complex cooking, no heating, no added sugar. This is a major advantage for older adults or those with limited cooking time. Biologically, ricotta supports the process of cellular repair thanks to its high amino acid content. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein and help the body repair damaged tissues, especially important for people with diabetes who have slow-healing wounds or dry, easily cracked skin. A study from Tufts University found that increasing protein intake from fresh dairy sources, including ricotta, can improve insulin response in people with type 2 diabetes, especially when combined with an active lifestyle and controlled carbohydrate intake. Ricotta is also very gentle on the digestive system. Unlike many hard cheeses, ricotta contains less lactose, making it easier to digest and suitable for older adults with sensitive digestion. This allows the body to absorb nutrients better without causing bloating or discomfort. However, when choosing ricotta, you should prioritize low-sodium or salt-free types to avoid increasing sodium intake, which can affect blood pressure. Carefully read product labels to choose those with simple ingredients: milk, lactic acid, rennet, and no preservatives or artificial flavorings. Portion control is also important. Each time you eat, use about 50 to 100 grams of ricotta, enough to provide protein without exceeding necessary calories. If you are on a weight loss and blood sugar control plan, ricotta is an excellent choice, but like any high-energy food, it should be consumed in moderation and balanced with other meal components. Ricotta not only helps you eat well, but also helps you eat right. It brings a sense of relaxation to eating, something that may seem simple but is incredibly valuable for those living with diabetes. An afternoon snack combining ricotta and a few slices of fresh fruit can help you resist sugar cravings, avoid sugary baked goods, and maintain evening stability. With its mild creaminess, gentle aroma, and smooth texture, ricotta provides satisfaction without guilt. It allows you to enjoy flavor, protect your health, and take control of your lifestyle every single day. 4. Peanuts. A small but mighty snack that helps stabilize blood sugar and keeps you full between meals. When you are living with diabetes, one of the biggest challenges is not the main meals, but the in-between moments. That is when you feel slightly hungry or your stomach starts to growl, but you are afraid to eat because it might raise your blood sugar. And in those moments, without proper preparation, you can easily reach for unhealthy snacks. This is why peanuts, a small and familiar nut, become such a wonderful choice. Peanuts are not only a traditional snack loved by many in Vietnam, but are also highly regarded by nutrition experts around the world for their wide range of benefits for people with diabetes. A 28-gram serving of dry roasted unsalted peanuts provides about 160 to 170 calories, with 7 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbohydrates, and nearly 14 grams of fat, mostly heart-healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. With this nutrient balance, peanuts have a noticeable effect on blood sugar levels. First, the high protein and fat content helps slow down the digestion of starches and the absorption of sugars, allowing blood sugar to rise gradually rather than sharply. Second, the fiber content in peanuts, about 2.4 grams per serving, helps prolong the feeling of fullness, reducing sudden cravings in the afternoon or late at night. A study from Harvard University found that adding nuts such as peanuts to your diet can reduce the risk of heart disease and improve blood sugar control in patients with type 2 diabetes. Especially when combined with a balanced diet and light daily exercise, peanuts can help lower HbA1c, the marker that reflects average blood sugar over 3 months, in a natural and sustainable way. Besides helping regulate blood sugar, peanuts also support heart health, one of the most important concerns for people with diabetes. The unsaturated fats in peanuts help reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, increase HDL, good cholesterol, and reduce inflammation in blood vessel walls. This contributes to lowering the risk of atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and strokes, common complications in older adults with long-term diabetes. Peanuts also provide a significant amount of magnesium, about 49 milligrams per serving, which is roughly 12% of the daily requirement. As mentioned in earlier sections, magnesium improves insulin sensitivity, reduces insulin resistance, and supports the function of the nervous system and muscles. This is a major advantage for those who often feel muscle fatigue, mild aches in the limbs, or nighttime leg cramps. Another reason peanuts are considered a reliable companion is their convenience. You do not need any complicated preparation, refrigeration, or cooking. Just carry a small pack of unsalted peanuts with you, whether you are working, shopping, or traveling. Whenever you feel slightly hungry, just a few nuts can provide essential nutrients and help prevent overeating at the next meal. However, there are some important notes to keep in mind when using peanuts. First, choose whole peanuts that are dry roasted or steamed with no added salt or sugar. Avoid flavored peanuts that are spicy, sweet, or deep fried in oil, as these can increase sodium content, introduce harmful fats, and negatively affect blood pressure and blood lipids. In addition to eating them on their own, you can combine peanuts with other foods to create nutrient-dense snacks. For example, you can make a simple trail mix by mixing peanuts with almonds, pumpkin seeds, a few raisins, or pieces of dark chocolate, low sugar, and at least 70% cacao. This mix is not only tasty, but also provides a golden combination of good fats, antioxidants, magnesium, fiber, and a touch of natural sweetness to satisfy cravings. Another option is to pair peanuts with fresh fruit like apples or bananas. Thinly slice the fruit and spread a small layer of natural peanut butter, sugar-free, on top for a snack that keeps blood sugar steady and energy levels high. You can also use peanuts as a topping for morning oatmeal, mixed green salads, or even as an ingredient in main dishes such as fresh spring rolls, sauté sauce, or blended into plant-based dips. Biologically speaking, peanuts also contain resveratrol, an antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and may improve endothelial function, a key factor in maintaining good blood flow to the heart, kidneys, and the retina. If you are concerned about the fat content in peanuts, it is important to understand that not all fats are harmful. The fats in peanuts are mostly monounsaturated fats, the type that slows sugar absorption and reduces bad cholesterol in the blood. This is entirely different from the saturated fats found in deep-fried foods or trans fats in fast food. For older adults managing weight or dealing with high cholesterol, you can still eat peanuts daily, but in moderate amounts. The recommended portion is about 28 grams per serving, roughly one small handful. Do not eat too much at once because although beneficial, peanuts are still high in calories and can lead to weight gain if consumed in excess. Lastly, if you have a history of peanut allergies, you should avoid them completely or consult your doctor before including them in your diet. For most healthy adults, peanuts are an ideal snack, convenient, affordable, and friendly to both blood sugar and heart health. 5. Sunflower seeds. Tiny seeds that help stabilize blood sugar and protect the heart. If you have ever sat down to relax with a small handful of sunflower seeds in your palm, slowly cracking each one open and enjoying the crunchy, nutty flavor, you might not realize that you are actually giving your body one of the best blood sugar supporting foods available today. Sunflower seeds are a traditional, easy to find, and easy to eat snack that is extremely friendly for people with diabetes. Though small, each seed holds a remarkable treasure of nutrients, from fiber and protein to vitamins and minerals that are essential for anyone needing to manage their blood sugar. A 28-gram serving of sunflower seeds, about one small handful, provides around 160 calories, 5 to 6 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, and about 14 grams of fat. Most of the fat in sunflower seeds is unsaturated fat, the heart-healthy kind that helps lower bad cholesterol and maintain blood vessel health. What is even more impressive is that sunflower seeds are rich in magnesium, about 91 milligrams per serving, which is over 20% of an adult's daily magnesium requirement. As shared in earlier sections, magnesium plays a key role in improving insulin sensitivity, reducing insulin resistance, and helping glucose move from the bloodstream into the cells. For people with diabetes, getting enough magnesium each day is one of the simplest and most effective ways to keep blood sugar under control. In addition to magnesium, sunflower seeds are also one of the best natural sources of vitamin E. Each serving provides up to 7.4 milligrams of vitamin E, which is nearly 50% of the daily requirement. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage caused by free radicals, substances that can worsen inflammation, damage blood vessels, and speed up the progression of diabetic complications such as nerve damage, eye damage, or kidney failure. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that regularly consuming vitamin E-rich nuts, especially sunflower seeds, is associated with reduced CRP levels, a marker of inflammation, and improved vascular health in people with type 2 diabetes. Vitamin E also helps protect the tiny blood vessels in the retina, slowing the progression of diabetic retinopathy, one of the leading causes of blindness in older adults. Sunflower seeds also contain selenium, a trace mineral that boosts immune function and protects the thyroid. Selenium supports metabolism and helps maintain hormone balance. For people with diabetes, keeping the thyroid functioning properly is also important in managing blood sugar and body weight. One important point to note is that sunflower seeds have a very low glycemic index, ranging from 20 to 35 depending on how they are prepared. This means that eating sunflower seeds will not cause sudden spikes in blood sugar, something people with diabetes must pay close attention to. Aside from their biological benefits, sunflower seeds are very easy to include in daily life. You can eat them plain as a snack during the morning or afternoon when you feel slightly hungry but do not want to reach for sugary or oily snacks. The slow, mindful act of eating each seed helps you relax, relieve stress, and prolong your eating time, which contributes to reducing overall food intake. If you want to change things up, try adding sunflower seeds to green salads, oatmeal, or use them as a topping for unsweetened yogurt. Their light, crispy texture adds flavor and appeal to any dish while preserving their health benefits. You can also make a healthy trail mix by combining sunflower seeds with almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and a bit of unsweetened dried fruit like raisins or coconut flakes. This snack is easy to take with you and can be enjoyed anytime you need a little energy but still want to keep your blood sugar stable. A small but important note. Because sunflower seeds are energy dense, you should manage your portions each time. About 28 grams per serving is enough to give you good fats, fiber, and vitamins without adding excess calories. Also choose dry roasted, unsalted, or low sodium seeds to avoid raising sodium intake, a known risk factor for blood pressure and heart health. If you use packaged sunflower seeds, be sure to read the ingredient label. Avoid those with added sugars, repeatedly fried oils, or artificial preservatives. The best option is dry roasted, plain seeds stored in vacuum-sealed bags or airtight containers. If you have kidney issues or are on a low potassium diet, consult your doctor before eating sunflower seeds regularly as they contain relatively high levels of potassium and phosphorus. However, if your kidney function is stable, sunflower seeds are still a great option to supplement minerals and antioxidants. You may be surprised to learn that in many nutrition surveys involving older adults, sunflower seeds were rated among the most sustainable snacks. This is because they are tasty, easy to store, and bring joy during mealtime, helping older adults maintain healthy eating habits in the long term. Just by making a few small changes to your snacking habits, like replacing a pack of cookies or chips with a handful of sunflower seeds each day, you allow your body to take a break from refined sugars and unhealthy fats and open the door to naturally restoring your metabolism. You see, living with diabetes does not mean you have to give up all your favorite foods. With just a few smart choices, you can still enjoy delicious snacks without worrying about your blood sugar spiking. Whether it is the gentle sweetness of chia pudding, the creamy richness of ricotta, or the crispy goodness of peanuts and sunflower seeds, each of these foods brings real benefits to your health. Start with something small, a handful of seeds, a jar of pudding, or a few slices of baked beet. That is enough for you to feel lighter and more stable each day. I wish you health, peace, and confidence on your own path of managing diabetes. If you found today's video helpful, do not forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your loved ones. And do not hesitate to leave a comment because I am always ready to listen to your health stories. See you again in the next videos.